Scorpio, things look really, really, oh, really good. They look really good, Scorpio. Just in the pre-shuffle alone, Knight of Cups and Ace of Swords, a powerful new beginning. You know, the Knight of Cups, a chariot, right? And then you've got the two goats that pull Thor's chariot and protect Thor, and then you got a chariot. Water energy, Knight of Cups, your energy. Yeah. It's almost like help's on the way. But let's find out more. This is my new deck, the Fantastical Creatures Tarot, which also has like a very oh wow. Seven of Swords. Interesting. With Ace of Swords, needing to use your intuition to see what someone, see the truth. Someone may be lying or deceiving or misrepresenting. You need to use your intuition. So bring it down a little. I love this deck. It's great, especially for this time of year. I'm really digging it. Angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, the great power that holds up and creates worlds, the first source and center, the fountain of the all, the Akashic records, and the great halls of wisdom. We ask for a clear and protected message for the collective tribe of Scorpio, for their highest good and manifestation, for the one, for the all, for the highest good. In great gratitude and appreciation, we say Amen. Amen Ra. Ace of Swords and the Star. Wow. A miracle. Overall energy. With the Ace of Swords on the bottom again. Clear space. That's crazy. You got the best card in the tarot. What is called the best card, brightest, most positive, best card in the tarot. Right off the gate. Scorpio, you got the Sun. I'm burning this coconut incense. I love it. It smells like the coconut, you know, the coconut oil at the beach, but it's got this earthy, rich, it's amazing. It's by Hem. It's just called coconut. Wow, the sun. That's your overall energy, the sun, light. The sun is shining on you. This return of strength, vitality, prosperity, abundance, radiance, growth, light. Wow. You're the only one so far, and I'm almost done. Wow. So the winged lion. Images of the winged lion show creatures with curly manes and huge feathered wings on their backs. In some cases, the winged lion was transformed into the winged sun disk. In ancient Egypt, the winged lion was associated with the goddess Sekhmet, who hunted down and destroyed injustice and who wore the sun disk as a crown. The lion has always been a symbol of the sun and its light. Here its wings represent spiritual enlightenment, a special quality attained when seeking the light. The mountain is an important symbol of the world axis, the center of all, and the hidden spiritual center within each person. Each person must ascend this inner mountain to discover a gateway to the realm of spirit. Divinatory meaning: continued courage and persistence will carry you through your struggles. Encouragement comes from all sides. This is a time of new beginnings, accomplishments, and success. The sun is a positive card filled with energy and confidence. Continued courage and persistence will carry you through your struggles. Yes, use as a center card for success, with the surrounding cards clarifying what kind of success you are seeking. Wow. So let's talk more about the sun shining on Scorpio. And there you are, Scorpio. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it here. I think this is Alright, so we have the first card out is the King of Pentacles. And this is the card and energy of, this could be a person, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo male, or it can just be your energy. The King of Pentacles is Lord of the Green Wood. The oldest form of the Green Man comes from Celtic legends. God of the woodlands, animals, and fertility, the Lord of the Greenwood is portrayed in Old English church carvings as a half-seen face peering out of leaves. Antlers crown his head, and his eyes are brilliant and piercing. On this card, Lord of the Greenwood merges with the goddess Earth Mother. The web of life is strung behind him between two trees. Shown are some of the animals within his protective domain. He deeply loves and cares for each child that is born of his union with the goddess. Child was in quotation marks. Divinatory meaning: if a person, this card represents a wealthy, secure man who is experienced in handling money. The appearance of such a man will help you in a business. You find new meaning and spiritual comfort in nature, as well as the magical uses to discover and understand future cycles in your life. Use this card to represent a reputable, stable man with good business sense. Anywho, the sun is shining. The card of success, abundance, good with money, successful, prosperity, comfort, security. This is the energy that's available to you. It's here. Some of you are already in it. Some of you just need to hear this message. The Ace of Wands. There we go. You have two aces here. Which is this? The Simurgh, the Simurgh, Simurgh. Half bird, half mammal, the Simurgh lived in the secret mountains where the sacred tree of life cured all diseases. This prophetic creature also had magical powers, great wisdom, and healing feathers. And what I also want to say, that you rule over the 8th house, Scorpio, of regeneration, transformation. That includes physical, spiritual. You come back, man. Anywho, according to ancient Persian poetry, the powerful giant Rustam sometimes worked with the Simurgh to defeat evil. On this card, the Simurgh's powerful wand denotes opportunities for change. The legendary wisdom of the Simurgh can help you make the correct choices. The half-formed faces in the massive stones symbolize the latent power of intention. Past efforts and thoughts directed towards change allow you to take on a new role or make radical changes in your lifestyle. Use the Ace of Wands as a focal point in meditations when you desire great changes in your life. We have this Ace of Wands, I feel many tries and attempts and failures and some successes, maybe some really big failures, but they were teachers. And no use looking back now. We are at the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. This creates something new. The opportunity to make it happen, make that magic happen. It's interesting that we go from the Ace of Wands right to the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about, in the traditional tarot, about making a choice. Things being out of balance, needing to get in touch with what would make you feel. Prioritizing, making choices that'll bring your life back into balance. Checking in with how you're feeling about things. The Fae are the human-sized wingless members of the fairy kingdom. As the most knowledgeable and adept of the species, it is their duty to protect and enlighten the smallest winged members of their family. They are resourceful and energetic in their duties of caretaking and healing. The Fae on this card have created a ball of pure, universal energy between them. The pentacles represent the 5 elements they summon for their healing powers. Divinatory meaning you will have to juggle money or 2 jobs for a time. You need to make some financial choices and stick with them. Use this card to attract extra money. It's interesting that they talk about this ball of light, and you have this Ace of Wands, this globe of light. You have the power to make these changes. And maybe, you know, for some of you it is suggesting, not for everyone, but maybe suggesting, you know, just working 2 jobs for a little while to bring you a little peace of mind. But there's definitely a decision that needs to be made here. But let's, because what's interesting is the next chorus, we have 8 here twice. Oh, I'm sorry, no, we have 8 here once. I apologize. I was thinking of the Leo card. Not correct. We have a Lion here. Must be picking up on Leo energy. 8 of Swords. And maybe that was for someone to hear. This is a general, collective, timeless reading. So, 8 of Swords. The Egyptian Apep, A-P-E-P, Apep. Greatest god of the ancient Egyptian pantheon was Ra, the sun. Interesting. The sun deity, or Amun-Ra, the sun deity. However, at night when Ra rode his sunboat through the underworld, he was in danger from Apep, a serpent demon and eternal enemy of light. The serpent holds the glowing sun in his mouth, causing eclipses. On this card, Apep is seen entwined about the swords of karma. The serpent Apep symbolizes pure divine energy, and with its central sword, it represents the power of healing, which is the house that you rule over, the house of regeneration. Wow. The power to heal. And it seems as if something that someone has said has eclipsed the light. And 8 of Swords is about being restricted, being not seeing, thinking clearly, not seeing clearly. Like there's you have control of a tricky situation now, but could quickly lose control. Discretion and diplomacy are needed. You may feel unable to leave an unpleasant situation. Use directly in spells where you need to influence a person but don't want them to know you are doing so. I never like, every time I read that one, I'm like, I don't like that. But that's just me, kid. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Very interesting message, Scorpio. Because we have the 2 of Pentacles here representing a choice, and you have an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Wands. We have 2 aces here. And there's something that's been eclipsed, has been eclipsing the light. Something that has been affecting the way you make decisions, the choices that you make. It's like this 8 of Swords, there's like this watery energy, right? There's this watery energy down here. And there's this kind of like almost barrier, a mental barrier. It's keeping you from seeing, eclipsing from you seeing the light, which creates immobility, staticness, just being stuck, restricted, not because you're not seeing everything clearly. And it could have been something, because they said that the Apep held the light in his mouth. Like it might have been something someone said, because swords are about communication. Or something that you say to yourself that's not true. And it's not only, it's not true, or there's a truth that needs to be seen. And once you see that, that's that center sword, that Ace of Swords that kept coming out in the beginning, a powerful new beginning when we were pre-shuffling, the Thor's two goats, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. There's something, and then here's this light, this Ace of Wands that's coming in to help you make better choices. There's clarity. The sun is coming back. Because there's this, like I said, this this watery energy. Oh wow, sorry. This watery energy down here. Right? And it's just almost like there's something that's trying to distract you from seeing. But there's a healing here that, like I said, that Ace of Swords, there's an ability to heal, and that's who you are, and that's what you do. You have control over a tricky situation now. Pure divine energy, and with its central sword, it represents the power of healing. Discretion and diplomacy are needed. You may feel unable to leave an unpleasant situation. Use directly and okay, so diplomacy, something about making choice. Well, what's interesting is on the other side of the Eight of Swords is the healing, the Ace of Cups. Your energy, Scorpio, you healed, brand new, fresh, revitalized, a gift from God, the divine, the universe. The Ace of Cups. You know, this Eight of Swords with the Sun card, this light, the brightest light that we know of in our existence coming through. It's like you're gonna see the light. Ace of Cups is the water fairies. Fairies are known around the world in one form or another. Most are friendly, but others are wild and unpredictable toward humans. The tiny water fairies are sensitive to human emotions and try to spread their happy, loving thoughts. See, happy, loving thoughts. So there's been other thoughts that have been talking to you, blocking out the light and the beauty. They delight in providing beautiful nature sounds when lovers sit beside water and dream of the future. A greater awareness of dream messages is possible at this time. Seek out earth energies in nature to bring healing and balance into your life. And that is interesting because the first card out, King of Pentacles, you know, in this row, and the, you know, which is about connecting with nature, you know, loving nature, having a love for nature. And then you have this nature and water energy. So some of you may need to spend some time outside, go to your favorite place, even if it's a conservatory, you know, just plug in. It helps so much. Yeah, bring healing and balance into your life. Yeah. And Two of Cups, that's what it's about. Bringing balance, bringing this universal energy back. And then you have the Sun, a universal energy. Beautiful. You will soon enter a new cycle of emotions. Possibly a love affair will present itself. This can be a fertile time for creative growth. Also useful in spells to attract love in your life, and contacting nature spirits. And it's interesting that we have the Fae, and then we have those that they watch over, these little water fairy babies. I'm going to ask this Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles for Scorpio. Oh, it goes back to the Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. The Hermit. It was in reverse though. Some of you need to come out of your shell. You need to, I don't know, there's something, well, there's something that within. The Hermit, Virgo. It fell over there though by the Ace of Wands. An Ace and a 9 equal a 10 and completion. There's this light, this here, and you have the Hermit holding a light. And you have the ep eclipsing the light. You have the Sun in the reading. Yeah, something within you. Something within you. And you have this universal energy, this universal light. Yeah, the world. Yeah, there's some kind of heartbreak, something somebody said or did or lied to you. Thoughts, bad thoughts that are eclipsing the light. And it's affected how you've made decisions and how you've moved and choose through the world. But I feel the Sun is the light is going to reveal something. This Ace of Wands can no longer, and the Ace of Swords, clarify Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, please. The Ace of Wands is the light. Shining through, no longer being eclipsed, allowing this healing to come in. It's like the Hermit being upside down. It was like, you know, though you've been listening to voices in your head, thoughts, memories, you know, that ideas, words that were said to you, something to do with mental energy, Eight of Swords, something from you in your head, from somebody else's mouth, from your own mouth, has kept you bound, Scorpio. And when this light comes through, you're going to know exactly what to do to put yourself back on track, in balance. You're going to know exactly what to do. And there, for some of you, there is an ancestor who's watching over you, because we have this Fae energy watching over the smaller ones, the smallest ones. There's winged beings, the lion, the winged lion, the Simurgh, the Fae, the water fairies. And then you have the King of Pentacles. Someone is watching. Someone is watching over you. You have wings around you, Scorpio. Anything about the Eight of Swords? I think we hit it on the head. This light is this eclipse is going away, and there's a healing here, because there's something that's going to, this Eight of Swords is going to end. That's, yeah, thank you. Well, Three of Swords again. Yeah, this is where it all wraps up. And you have the World here, the Sun, two aces, both the World and the Sun, both extreme, and the Hermit card, but the Sun and the World, extremely positive, fulfilling, full circle cards. Like, you know, you come full circle. Somebody needs to know they made the right choice. But you've come full circle in a triumph. You've accomplished, you finished a cycle, you finished out something. Now you're walking through a whole new portal. The sun is rising on a new day on your world. Your world is sunny and bright because the light is no longer eclipsed by whatever this BS Eight of Swords is about. It's time for that to end. It's time for your rebirth. And here it is with the Ace of Cups. The card of Scorpio on the bottom of the deck. How fitting. And this is the Anansi. Anansi. In West African folklore, Anansi, the spider god, was a trickster and creative deity, possessing powerful charms and magic. In the beginning, he spun the world into existence. He now forces people to learn new ways by tricking them into positions where there is no choice but to make major changes. Wow. The Ace of Wands to the Two of Pentacles. There's, wow. We are held fast in this web of illusion. We face the reality of what we must do with our lives. The serpent symbolizes nature's... Wow. This serpent symbolizes nature's extreme abilities of destruction and healing, dying and rebirth. Droplets of inspiration and spiritual knowledge fall around the snake and Anansi. All we need to do is lift our faces, hands, and hearts to this guidance, and it will soak into our very souls. An unforeseen event forces you to make a drastic change. Death card is useful to strip away illusions and reveal the truth. And that's exactly what this is. This is an illusion, and the truth is being eclipsed. Wow. And your card just clarified everything. The sun is rising on a rebirth for you. Something has come to an end, the truth. And here again with the choices. No choice but to make major changes. Like, and then you have this, there's a connection coming in between you and spirit. This is a spiritual connection, like it described for some of you very much. The truth is going to be revealed. That's why this came out in reverse. There's something you don't see yet. There's something that you don't understand about your life, your path that you walked, the choices that you made. Or there's something... So, there's something affected the way you move and choose through the world. But you're being watched over, and the answer, the light is going, the Ace of Wands is here. You're going to see the light. And it's going to change you. That's why the Ace of Swords kept coming out. It's going to change you. It's going to change you for the... But again, it's interesting that you rolled over the 8th house, and then you have the serpent mentioned here again with the middle sword, the central sword being the sword of healing, with the Ace of Cups right behind it. Wow. And when you receive this truth, you get, like, again, you're going to have no choice but to your choices, the way you make decisions are going to change. But there's abundance here. The King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, being in balance, being back in your energy, being back in your strength. Universal life force returns. You see the light. The sun is here. The Ace of Wands. All these clouds. All these cards. There's a rebirth. You have the death and then the sun rising. The sun coming out again, and then there's this you know, the night is pictured in this card. A healing, a rebirth. Wow. I love it, Scorpio, and I wish it for you.